If you're a freeway fan, we're just east of the 405. One of the modern jewels of the NFL. Beautiful SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. One ticket for the divisional round remains. The finale of Super Wildcard Weekend. And off we go on this Monday night. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. First carry now for Alvin Kamara. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. Second down and 8. They'll go again here with Kamara. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down forthcoming. Rattler gonna throw. Open man is Shaheed. That's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
A give up the middle with Kamara. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up second down. Here's the first carry for the Pitt product, James Conner. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Here's Rattler. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for, and it'll be second down.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? You can see in the eyes of the quarterback, he's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. His first catch in the wild card game, and good for a first down.
You just can't ask for better protection than that, especially on third down. Clean pocket, tons of time for the quarterback to work through his progression. And at this level, if you give quarterbacks that amount of time, chances are they're going to find somebody downfield.
They'll run on first down with Kamara. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
Rackler now back to throw. That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he will score. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Blake Groupie comes on for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead here on Super Wild Card Weekend. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. First and 10. The NFL's third leading rusher a season ago, it's Kyren Williams. And this play's going nowhere, taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Second down, it's Stafford. This one caught by Patrick. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He dives, and what a catch for the first down. It's a gain of 10, and they'll get a fresh set of downs. From the 34 now, it's first and 10. The motion man is Nakua. Stafford now to throw on first down. He'll find his tight end. It's Kobe Parkinson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
Going up top. To the goal line and in. Tim Patrick. Touchdown, L.A.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be at a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll send their tight end left. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They're going to go right back to Kamara. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Looking to throw. Rattler. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, his offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
1 quarter complete here on the Monday night finale of Super Wildcard Weekend. All even on the scoreboard. We're back in Southern California in a moment. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Rattler. Shaheed with the catch. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21. They'll run here with Kamara. A 2nd effort, and he is in. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, Saints. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Groupie able to add the extra point. The Saints will move out to a 14-7 lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the play fake, here's Stafford. He's going to look deep. Going to Cup.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and He's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Now a second down throw for Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
And that is incomplete.
Not exactly the type of drive to write home about, Mike. 3 passes, 3 incompletions, no yards gained. And I really can't blame any of these fans who have continued to voice their frustration, especially after that last series of play calls.
To return, it's Shaheed. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. To throw, it's Rattler. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing is Rattler. And that'll be intercepted by Tre'Davious White.
I think he chalked this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
It's complete. He's got caught. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But, Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Push back to the 11-yard line for 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That is on. What a job on the scramble. Kyron Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. On comes Joshua Carty for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Rams will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Now the return man is a bit slow getting up after that kick. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Medical staff will take a look, see if he can continue here in the wild card route. 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Braden Fist, the rookie, in there that time for the sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He'll look to throw. Here's a screen coming for Kamara. Down inside the 10. And he will score again. Alvin Kamara. Touchdown, New Orleans. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Groupie able to add the extra point. And the Saints have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play action, Stafford. That's called in on the left by Nakua. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one a gain of 18. On 1st down, right back to Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Starting to see a bend right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
Play action now for Stafford. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
To throw on second down, Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
So on comes Joshua Carty to try this field goal. His kick is good. And the Rams will cut the lead down to 4.
I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Here's Rattler. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Rattler now back to throw. His pass taken in by Shaheed. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Saints going to use their second timeout. And they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Now Rattler going to throw. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. 20-yard pickup there. 1st down, New Orleans. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And the Saints have got a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 4-yard line. 12 yards on the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Looking to throw, Rattler. He's got his big tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Saints. Groupie now for the extra point. He's got it. The Saints add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On 1st and 10, Stafford. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. 17. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the 2nd half. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap to Stafford. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And they'll be set up now. Out past the 40 with that one.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
The catch made by Nakua. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
This one caught by Parkinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. The motion man is Nakua. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Rams. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Shaheed now to return it. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing now is Rattler. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
Throwing is Rattler. He's got his man, complete to Dell. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big gain.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Back to throw. That is brought in at the 10. He is in. Rashid Shaheed. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A first down throw for Stafford. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Tight end on the move left. Throw it on third down. Stafford will take a shot downfield, looking for Cup. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Tight end motioning left. Stafford to throw again. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. This one taken in by Parkinson. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here now, 3rd and 5. To the air again, Stafford. That's deep for the back of the end zone. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again. So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. To throw, it's Rattler. And the coverage right there. This ball knocked away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
And a nice tackle in the open field limits the gain to only one. Third down and 9. Now they'll set up to throw. He will let this go. Deep downfield for Dell. And the Rams will have great field position right around midfield.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you're going to gain that experience the hard way.
Open downfield is Parkinson. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Stafford now on second down. Right back to Williams. They connect again. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Again, it's Stafford. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. So 1 quarter remains in this NFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports.
We need 6 on this drive. Keep it.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Throwing again is Stafford. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And this one online, and it is good. Well, every bit helps as they draw just a little bit closer.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
They'll work the middle here with Kamara. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Here's Rattler. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. He'll look to throw. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Working out of the gun, Stafford. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. It's second down. Stafford gets this one out quick to Nakua. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Stafford. Nakua snags it over the middle. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. A gain there of 20. First down, L.A. On play action, it's Stafford. Huff brings it in left side. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Stafford. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Willie Gay. He's inside the 30. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. What a time for a pick 6 for the defense. As the other team is trying to get themselves right back in this one, the defense extends the margin with the pick 6.
Yeah, just a critical moment. You find yourself on defense, Mike, trying to hang on to this lead. And not only do you do that, you pick 6 them, and you're able to extend that lead.
Makes the score 42.
After the touchdown, it's Groupie to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Play action, Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. On first down, Stafford unloads downfield, looking for Nakua. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down. They'll fake the handoff now, Stafford. And he will score! Game on! Colby Parkinson. Touchdown, L.A. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. They'll give this to Kamara, running right. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Rattler now back to throw. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. On the ground, it's Kamara. Oh, he pumps up the football. But he'll gather it back in. A pickup of 14 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down. Oh, man, Greg, those must be scary times for a player. Not that it happened to you often, but he lost the ball but was able to get it back and avoid the turnover.
Well, Mike, I hate to admit it, but unfortunately, I was in that situation a few times, and I'll tell you what, when that ball pops out of your hand, the only thing on your mind is there anything I can do to get it back? In this case, he was able to get it back, and he dodged the bullet. At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
They'll drop to throw. Shaheed with the catch. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Nice gain on first down, but the penalty flags come in. And the question now, will the play stand? It's a give now to Kamara. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Running back looked a little unsure of himself on that carry there, Mike. You have to think back to that fumble earlier in the game. How much is that still weighing on his mind? He didn't really seem to attack that hole like we've seen in the past. He gets stopped for no gain.
Here's a give up the middle, Connor. And some good blocking, springing up. A gain of 9 as we get to third down. Throwing now is Rattler. He'll get this one complete to Schoonmaker. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. So this one, a win for the Saints, as they are